What was the barrier in getting in touch with those emotions?
Well, I grew up in an environment that was all about the power of positive thinking. It was, hey, if anything's negative or sad, you move on from that because that's how you're going to be successful in life. And while that worked great in my young career, it works great for a lot of business professionals, in the workplace. They just kind of shut it down and they keep going forward. It's a
Hmm.
horrible principle to try to apply in your marriage. And I didn't know that. And so I think for me, it was starting to unpack like, hey, my relationship with Rebekah has to be very different and has to go deeper than how I grew up thinking it was okay to just ignore emotions. And so for me, that barrier, and I talk to a lot of men who have this same barrier, and I don't know that we feel or are as aware of our emotions as our wives are a lot of
Right.
times. I think God's just
I
uniquely
agree.
made women to just experience things, quickly assess. I mean, sometimes it's very intense and intimidating when I'm talking to Rebekah and we're having a conversation and she's accessing these emotions and language for it. And I'm like, I do not have those words right now. Help me.
Right.
Like, I wish I could think that way and feel and see it that deeply. And so I think for a lot of men to understand, hey, that's okay. This is a difficult thing for some men to access and to understand, but to have a patient wife, and this is where Rebekah and any wife that's listening to this can encourage their husband, her creating like a safe place for me to explore that, to kind of trip over myself with my words, sometimes
Hmm.
not say it correctly or always even understand what I was thinking, to be able to process with her. She would even help me start to understand what I was going through. And that counsel from my wife in a very safe, secure place helped me start to feel like more confidence, like I can explore these emotions. It's okay.